Hi, this is Jennifer Clare of thoughtmatters.com. Emotions are visitors just passing through. How do you feel about that? I had clients who've been worried about accessing some of the memories that they've had, maybe stuff that happened in their childhood or in their families. And they're afraid that if they just stopped and felt their feelings, they would be so overwhelmed by them that they would drown in their own tears or just yell and yell and yell and be full of rage for weeks on end. We're not actually set up that way. It's actually very hard to sustain an emotion for a really long period of time. And the more we fight an emotion and try not to feel it, the longer we prolong it. The best thing to do when we have an emotion or a feeling is to just sit with it, give it time, honor it, acknowledge it. There's a funny thing physiologically that happens. If you just name your emotion, you say, I am feeling angry, I am sad, I am fearful, I am bored, I am elated, I am whatever it is, curious. As soon as you name the emotion, the feeling of the emotion diminishes by upwards of 35%. You feel it less because now it has a name. It's not some big bugbear, nightmare monster in the closet. It's just that old feeling, whatever you named it. So that's something you can use for your advantage. And the other thing that I learned long ago from Michael Hall, I believe it was, he's one of the pioneers of NLP. And he said that it's impossible to feel an emotion for too long because the neurology gets bored and tired. It's like when you feel physical pain. Maybe you've fallen in the bathtub and you cracked your elbow and you hit your head and you got a scrape on your knee. Well, for a while, the scrape on the knee is going to hurt until the nerves get numbed by the experience of having pain. And so the pain will move and you'll notice that your head hurts more. And then eventually that will kind of die down, numb out, and it'll be whatever else you hit or hurt. So pain moves around the body and our emotions move around our bodies as well. So he posited that it was really possible to have two emotions at the same time. And by doing that, you stop the impact of them. For example, if you were angry, could it be a funny kind of angry? If you were sad, could it be a comical sadness? If you were feeling fearful, could it be a quiet fear? And again, just applying a different way of thinking about the emotion reduces it, limits it. Not to take away from the work that we need to do to look at our shadow side and to find and heal these parts of ourselves. But you don't have to do it when it's in full-blown drama. You can reduce the impact of an emotion and then just sit with it. Offer it a cup of coffee, a listening ear. Ask it what it's there to teach you. What do you need to learn? And most of all, connect in with the inner child that's experiencing that feeling. What do they need? What do they need to grow up whole and healed and into the amazing adult that you are? That's right.